Hello everybody, and welcome to a certain scientific Railgun T episode 15 anime review. We finally made it! Hallelujah! We've reached the end of the Daihasei arc. It's been a hell of a ride, both within the show and then obviously with everything outside of it as well, and the delays and all this other stuff. Felt like we'd never get here, and yet here we are. It's a joyous occasion. It's a good thing that we are here. It's nice, you know. It's nice to see the finalement of the arc. This episode basically was wrap up. That's what we'll call it. In fact, Misaka and friends, they didn't really need to show up, did they? They showed up a little bit. They didn't really need to. They weren't relevant at all to this episode. Really, you know, it was all about Misaki and more about Kozaku, I would say, than Misaki. And Dolly. Dolly was there too. Or Dolly 2, whatever you want to call her. Doubly. I'm trying to think of a pun with Dolly and the number 2, and I just can't do it. Anyway, let's jump into the episode, see how this all went down and everything. Let's do this. Episode opens up a very long time ago in a galaxy. This one, we haven't gone anywhere. We've just gone back in time a little bit. To little Kozaku. She had short hair. That's kind of weird. She's basically doing her ability, you know, training it with the research and everything. But she's got a pretty accurate view of, I was going to say warped. No, it's pretty accurate actually. View of Academy City is like, hey, do good with the adventurers, the scientists, the researchers is the word I was looking for. You then you'll go places, man. And yeah, can't really argue with her. This ends up with her getting enlisted, essentially, to play with Dolly, and that is what she does. They played together a lot. They played the game of life. They pinched each other's cheeks. Dolly did her hair into the twin tails that we know and love. But she gets told at some point, hey, Dolly's treatment is going to help her younger sisters, obviously relating to the sisters. You know, that's what I think. So basically, they're experimenting on Dolly, trying to keep her alive longer. We find this out later. Well, yeah, later on when Kozaku does. So basically, yeah, she's like the prototype for the sisters, which, I mean, we kind of assumed that. My voice just went there, and that's bloody hell, second puberty, it's hard. We sort of assumed that, but yeah, she's, you know, she's not got a good thing. Then they have lots of hugs and sniffing and stuff. I like the sniffing. It's actually relevant because that's how she figured out Misaki wasn't Kozaku in the previous flashback, whenever that was, a few episodes ago. It was quite a few. I've lost complete track of what episode was what because of all the delays. But whenever that was. So yeah, Dolly's got strong nose, I guess. She's basically a Tanjiro. Eventually, Kozaku was like, yeah, she started looking forward to playing with Dolly. They're proper friends. It's the only thing she actually looked forward to. And one day she ended up seeing the scars and the life support thing inside of her, finding out that she, you know, needs that stuff and everything. So then that basically leads her to finding more information out. She uses the liquid metal to get to get a USB stick with all the important information. I'm assuming she copied the information to the USB stick herself, and that the researchers didn't just leave a highly valuable USB stick of data on it. That would be bad, but no, yeah, she got some information. Kind of interesting stuff. There was the thing on exterior. She doesn't read none of this, but there's like parameter lists and exterior. The exterior, obviously, we've seen this season. It's Misaki's brain, second brain, whatever you want to call it. And then the parameter list, unless my brain is like completely failing me, I think that Hamazura found it or something in season 3 of Index. Like right at the end, it was briefly mentioned. Or maybe was that in the anime? I've read the light novel recently, so it might have just been in that. But I'm pretty sure that's a thing that happened in Index season 3. Could be wrong on that though, or at least what Index season 3 covered, but probably didn't explain very well. Anyway, yeah, then she finds out all the stuff about Dolly as well. And then instead of sucking up to the researchers, she takes a stand against this bold man. She says, hey, please stop drugging Dolly. You're gonna kill her. Clones are people too. And at this point, I'm just thinking, Kozaku's a good guy, you know? This whole time she's been, I guess, the sub-villain of they got Gensei's been the main villain and she's been like the sidekick or whatever. But no, she's all right. She's got the right things. Clones are real people, you know. That's Toma talk right there. And if someone says the same thing as Toma, they can't be a bad guy. But yeah, she finds out the governing board are behind it and everything, which, you know, ruins her plans a little bit. Everyone is experiment fodder. The adults suck. Come on, the kids. That's, you know, comma. There's a comma in there. Jesus, that was bad. Don't isolate that. Yeah, she gets KO'd. She was going to attack the bald guy, but then she got KO'd by these two dudes that snuck up behind her very, you know, quietly. I guess she either has no, you know, what's the word, peripheral vision or none of that. She's not good at sensing her surroundings, or they're specially trained people and are used to this kind of thing. I'll leave it up to you to decide which it is. She ends up getting locked in a room. They throw food at her. I forget how many. It was months and months she was locked in there. I assume it was locked. There was a guard at least, so maybe it wasn't locked. But yeah, when she finally got out, presumably this is after Misaki had took over because the place was abandoned. Dolly was obviously gone because she's dead. And yeah, so that happened. She got out and then she swears vengeance on the tower. The tower represents the governing board. She like bombed it, tried to assassinate. That didn't do much. Ended up getting caught and taken to Gensei for some reason. Presumably he saw the bombing and was like, "Get me that one. We can use her." So she gets brought to him. He is like, "Yes, work for me. Hatred is powerful. Anger leads to hate. Hate, anger." He's Yoda basically. Not really. He's like, hate is a powerful motivator. I trust hate more than you know, conviction. Whatever else he said. He said he trusts hate and vengeance more than the other thing. So yeah, that's how she ended up working with Gensei. And then we get to the present where she wakes up, which is the scene we saw last week. Misaki shows up, basically says, "Hey, I raided his mind, learned Dolly had a sister," or I guess this is like Dolly 2, and this sister has got all of Dolly's memories and experiences and everything. So it's not Dolly, but it is, you know, it is Dolly. Like the difference is she has long hair at the moment. I bet she gets her hair cut short as well. Wouldn't surprise me. So yeah, they're like, okay, Dolly's over there. Let's go find her. Kozaku come with, and Kozaku's like, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, that seems like a fair plan to me. So off they go. Go and rescue? Is it rescue? Or is it just go see Dolly? Is it a rescue? I was going to say they didn't put up much of a fight to get her out, but then the researchers were probably brain controlled. So who knows? We interrupt this episode of A Certain Scientific Mental Out to bring you A Certain Scientific Railgun. Why don't we see what they're doing? They have a party for Kuroko recovering. And I don't really have much else to add on that. Misaka's just been taken out of the memories because she was in the toilet. But they still remember the event happening, so there's that. I really don't have anything else to add. They goof off a little bit. What do you want from me? They don't do much here. Back to Misaki and Kozaku, right? That's better. That's more important. So they get a car to the place. Kozaku has now got her hair long, straightened. It's not in twin tails, is what I'm trying to say. And she's got plasters and stuff on her place because, you know, she had a broken nose. Probably good to sort that out, you know, before anything else. They get into the... She gives us some metal as well so Kozaku can play with it as well. But they get into the building and everything. Kozaku thanks Misaki for being there before Dolly died, so she had someone to talk to, you know, in her last moments, which... I mean, she wasn't there right at the end, but I get what she's saying, you know. You know, a couple of days or a day, however many, by yourself is worse than a few months. So, good job, Misaki, for there. You're not a completely No, you're not selfish. This whole arc, I like Misaki. She's pretty cool. Is basically what this has done. But yeah, Kozaku runs to New Dolly, gets her out of the tank. There's a lot of hugs, there's a lot of crying, big old reunion as you'd expect. Misaki tries to leave stealthily. She's like, I've completed my mission, I am off now. But New Dolly is having none of that. She's like, hey, friendship, get over here. and then they all have hugs, and Misaki apologizes for not doing something sooner or not getting involved. And it's nice. There's more hugs, a lot of hugs. There's some sniffing as well at some point. Big reunion, as I say. She's like, hey, take me to the ocean and also all around the world to do things. So, alright, Dolly, tone it down a little bit. She might be a level 5. Don't think she's that... they get a lot of money, don't they? Maybe she does have that much money. Don't think they'll let her out, though. They're like, hey, board of directors, I want to go around the world with my friends and just do... She's got memory powers. They're all immune to her memory powers, aren't they? They got like metal in their head or something. Or have I just made that up? Might have made that up, not sure. But yeah, loads of hugs and everything. Everyone has happy tears, good stuff there. Hey, you remember Makoto Misaka? She's like the main character or something? Yeah, I didn't know that either. She's got like, she didn't do much this arc really. She got tricked into becoming a lightning god, pretty much. And then Toma and Misaki and Kuroko and whoever else, and Gunha, they saved the day, so that's good. Poor Misaka didn't do much. Oh well, it was cool though. Yeah, she's talking to Misaka Remoto, who is getting better. She's recovering, good stuff. Her fever's gone down. So yeah, then Misaka Remoto wants to go to the ocean for some strange reason. And then there's a nice shot of the other three at the beach as children, which definitely didn't happen. So maybe Misaki did some brain warpery. It was like, hey, this would be cool. Beep. Look, there's us at the beach. See, we've been there. I promise. But yeah, I don't know if Misaka Remoto getting the desire to go to the beach, if that's related to the Misaka network, because I don't think Dolly's on it. Because otherwise everyone would know about it. I could be wrong though. Maybe it's just like a nice bond sort of thing, but not actually a bond. Or she's just on the network and I've forgotten. So that's also a possibility. That was the end of the episode and the end of this arc. Next week, I don't think it actually is next week. The next episode, we'll be starting the Dream Ranker arc, which is... It's an arc that I don't really remember at all. Like, I don't remember hating it, but I don't remember particularly... I think this arc was better, from what I remember. Hey, but that does mean new opening, though. I assume it'll be next week we get the new opening. I think it's called... They've announced the title of it, and my brain's farting at the moment. Dual Existence, I think, is the title of the opening. So that's exciting. Hopefully the opening's good. The animation and everything, obviously, with everything going on, might not be, but hopefully it is. It's an opening. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. But yeah, I am looking forward to that. The fact that I remember even less about the Dream Ranker arc than this arc that's just gone. So I guess that's exciting for me to watch it, I guess. So that's a plus. But yeah. Good arc. As I say, it's been a bit mismatched. It'll be interesting to watch it again when, you know, on Blu-ray or whatever else, just as a binge instead of waiting however many weeks to watch it. It'll be interesting to see how different the experience will be. Will it be better? Will it be worse? It'll probably be better. I'm willing to put money on it. It'll be better. But yeah, I guess I'll wrap this up here because I've been rambling for a fair amount of time. Thank you everybody for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing and stuff for more reviews. That would help me out immensely. Thank you. I will see you next... No, I won't. I don't know. I think someone commented last week saying there's going to be a delay after this episode. Don't know if that's true. I can't read the Japanese on the Twitter machine. And Twitter Translate is only so helpful. So yeah, I guess I'll see you when the next episode is, unless you want to watch something else. You know, that would help as well. There's a lot of anime, don't you know? See you whenever. Take care. And bye, guys.